So, if you want to make a plate like this, follow my video at Cooking Totally with Sammy. This is my Puerto Rican beef stew, and I accompany it with Cuban rice and a little bit of tomato with lettuce. These are the ingredients for my Spanish beef stew that I'm going to make, guys. And you're going to lick your fingers once I'm done. So, I'm going to use potatoes. I have 2 onions here. These are 2 potatoes chopped in cubes. Two onions, cut longwise, as you see. See how I got them long? I got cut them like that. I have some carrots. I have some cilantro. I have mixed green pepper, orange pepper, and red pepper. And those are pepper bells. I have at least about 5-6 pounds of beef cubes, steaks, but they're cut in cubes. So, and I have my cumin. I have black pepper. I have salt, and I have chopped garlic. And the garlic is fresh, guys. So and this is like a spoonful, and you put as much as you want. It's how it's to taste. I have a sofrito. Sofrito it's a Puerto Rican tradition where we make a mixture of different seasoning like culantro, and so I had this plant called culantro, and I grind it in the blender, and so I use that as for a base for tasting, to make some beans or soup or whatever. But it's very delicious. I made that myself. When I get a chance and I'll make some, I will put it on my cooking channel so you can see how I make this. But it gives the food an amazing taste. I have tomato paste for thickening, and I also have sazon, and it's to give coloring and also taste as well. We also gonna add a half a teaspoon of fresh oregano. So I should return in the following process. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. So as you see, I have the meat inside a pressure cooker, and we're gonna cook it for at least 15 minutes in the pressure cooker to check it out. And then after 15 minutes, if it's still not tender, then we'll give it several minutes. But this is what I use. I use it in a pressure cooker because to cook the beef and to make it tender, it cooks real fast on a pressure cooker. And now if you want to do it on top of the stove, without a pressure cooker, it would take you at least about 2.5 hours about 2.5 hours so the meat could become tender. So it will take a while. So it's a big difference between 15 minutes to 2.5 hours. So now I'm going to add just a tiny bit of salt on the water. Not much. And we're going to close it. We're going to close the pressure cooker. So I should return back. See, I returned it on full fire, and we're going to let it boil for at least 15 minutes. So as soon as it starts making noise, your pressure cooker, that's when you start counting the minutes. Okay, guys? If you have a pressure cooker. If not, 2.5 hours. I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So welcome back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So as you see, the meat is already cooked, and I will show you guys in a bit. But now let's just start doing the prep. So now we're going to put just a little bit of oil on the pan because we're going to fry our onions. Add the onions. Just to caramelize them just a little bit, not so much. Now we're going to add our garlic. Our garlic, make sure it doesn't get burned. Keep moving it around. Now we're going to add our carrots. We're gonna add our bell peppers. And we're gonna let's put some more in it. You don't want to leave no piece behind. It's very important. Sorry that I haven't been around, guys. I've been very busy trying to get my house ready for the winter, our home. And my honey's been a great help with me as well. So, you know, I've been away for a while, but I'm back, and hopefully I stay here for a great while. Right, guys? You know? So, I will show you my other following process. So now we're going to add our cilantro. Now that looks so good, and it smells. The aroma. It smells so delicious, guys. We're going to put our potatoes. Everyone does it different. I do it my way. We're gonna add the cumin. That was a half a spoon. 1 spoon of pepper. 1 spoon of salt. And we're going to add a little bit of my sofrito. This is my culantro. It's a leaf that gives an amazing, but I blend it in the blender, and it gets such an amazing taste on the food. So we'll mix it all together. Now remember, we're going to put the broth, because I cooked the meat. The meat actually took in the pressure cooker exactly 15 minutes, because you don't want to overcook it too much, because you have to cook it again here in this pot with the rest of the veggies. So you don't want to, it looks amazing, guys. Look at that. It looks amazing. Now we're going to add the meat. See how the meat is? With the broth. Okay, guys? With the broth. Now we're going to add a little bit of, let me make sure my camera is okay. Now we're going to add at least half a can of tomato paste. At least half. And if you need more just to make it more thicker, you could add more. It's up to you how thicker you want. The more you add. There. Now just move it with the spoon so I can get it out. Now we're gonna add a little bit of sazon. That's to give it a nice coloring. It's a nice coloring. However you want to add. It really smells amazing. It smells amazing, guys. And I know it's going to taste amazing. My grandmother used to do this recipe a lot of times. And I used to love it with white rice. But I made some Cuban rice yesterday, so we're gonna accompany it with that Cuban rice once it's done. We want it we want it for it to become thick. Okay. First we have to let it cook right all the way. Let it boil to its boil, and we cover it, and we cover it, and we cook it at least for every 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Take an eye out on it, look at it until your sauce is thickening, enough thick, because the meat is already cooked. It's not cooked all the, I mean, not tender super all the way, because if you put it too tender, then it'll break apart when you're cooking your veggies with the meat. So you don't want that to happen. That's why you gotta not cook your meat too soft. And we're just gonna wait till it gets thickened. So I will show you the following process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So welcome back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Check it out, guys, and look at how nice and juicy and creamy it is, and thick, super nice and thick. Now I will show you my following plate. Okay, guys, at Cooking Totally with Sammy. This is my beef stew, Puerto Rican style. That is looking marvelous. We're also gonna add our oregano. I left my oregano for the end. I put like a half a spoon. Oh, look at this, how delicious this looks. Wait till it gets more thicker. Looks amazing. So, I will show you my final plate at Cooking Totally with Sammy, my beef stew, Puerto Rican style. Okay, guys, so if you want to make it like this beautiful beef stew meat, nice and juicy and thick, follow this video, guys. Okay, so I shall return with my final plate. Honey, food is done.
Oh, thank you, honey. I love your cooking.
Oh, thank you, babe. So let's do our test. Let's taste this amazing plate with the beef stew Puerto Rican style. It tastes amazing. I know it does. It's so nice. The meat is so nice and tender. Mmm. 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 You guys have to make this. You will love it. Look at this. You will love it. I Cooking Totally with Sammy. Look at this meat, how beautiful it looks. Nice and juicy. Mmm. Mm-hmm. 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 So, simply delicious. Just follow the recipe. It comes out perfectly. Just follow every single step that I told you to do, and you will make this amazing meat. Remember, 15 minutes in a pressure cooker or 2.5 hours in stove top. So it's your choice. But it is delicious, and this is it. My Puerto Rican beef stew at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So take care, guys. I miss you all. Continue watching my videos. I have more videos ahead in the future. So prepare yourself, guys, because I'm coming very strong. So take care. Always peace and love, and always say no to negative and yes to positive. Take care, guys.